Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new Madden Mobile 18 video. Today, we have something very exciting. We are discussing the new Madden Overdrive, which is the new name for Madden Mobile 19. So as you know, last year, it was Madden Mobile 17. This year, it's Madden NFL 18, not technically Madden Mobile. And then this upcoming year is Madden Overdrive. So Madden Overdrive is coming to your mobile device, and that is going to be releasing August 15th. Now, I know you guys have probably seen the trailer. If not, then you get to watch it right now. I'm going to react to it for the first time here. I'm going to react to it, and then after that, I actually have an interview with a head game changer who actually played Madden Overdrive, and I asked him a bunch of questions about logistics and kind of a more in-depth analysis of what EA shows you. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If so, leave a like and subscribe to support the channel. I am going to be the #1 Madden Mobile YouTuber active every single day in Madden Overdrive coming August 15th. So get ready for just tons of pack openings, coaching, all that kind of crap. Everything's going to be amazing. Also, we have 2 days until my LeVeon Bell signed jersey giveaway is going to be done and a winner is chosen. Check out the link in description. And also, if you want a free 120 overall player in the current Madden Mobile 18 right now, check out my link in description. Now, before we start, I want to also shout out my Discord, discord.gg/slay. In the description, what it is we have an actual channel called Madden Overdrive, and we have developers and game changers in our Discord that are going to answer your questions about Madden Overdrive. So check the link in my description. Come join. You guys will get a free 120 overall player as well as a Q&A and a chat where you can chat in real time with game changers and developers about any questions you have regarding Madden Overdrive. I have not seen it yet, so we're going to see what we get going on here, and I'm going to play it, and then we'll watch it together. So let's go ahead and just get right into this slapper. Alright, so we got This Is More Than a Game. Okay. Hopefully it's more than a game. Sweet mercy. A proving ground. And, oh, sweet mother, the graphics have been updated. Holy crap. The helmets are more defined. They actually have, like, somewhat faces. Battle rivals in real time. Yo, so real time head-to-head? Player versus player. Look at the much better animations on the tackling every single yard. You got Russell Wilson here doing some spins. You got some sort of Seahawks running back. Dude, the engine looks pretty good. It still looks... That's it, Madden Overdrive. So it still looks like, you know, nothing too crazy, but it definitely looks updated. It definitely looks like a brand new engine, which it is. It's a 3D engine with more updated animations. You can obviously see with the movement of the player, kind of how they walk, how they run, how they spin. Much cleaner, much smoother than what we've seen in the past. So that is the little sneak peek that they've given us. But now you get more. Now you actually get content that you wouldn't get anywhere else, because I had a conversation with someone who played this. Now, before we start, I'm going to basically read this conversation, and you guys can just listen to me, and that's going to be great. So, the person who I was talking to today is none other than one of the feedback lead game changers, Matt. And Matt is such a cool dude. I've known him for probably about almost a year now. Matt is an engineer. He's extremely gifted, and he's really given a lot back to the Game Changers program. So I thought, hey, who's the best person to ask for an interview on hands-on experience with Madden Overdrive? So I chose Matt, and I talked to him this morning, and I'm going to read the questions I asked him. Now, I asked him about some content-specific things, which he can't actually reveal, but everything he gives here is pretty freaking awesome to hear, to understand, and to learn. So, the first question I asked him is, what is the biggest difference between Madden Overdrive and Madden Mobile 18? His answer: the updated engine certainly has to be the biggest change as we move toward the rebranded Madden Overdrive next season. Gameplay feels quite a bit different in the ways players move and interact. For those of us that only have played on Madden Mobile and don't have experience playing modern console editions of Madden, it takes a little time to adjust, but ultimately it's a great experience. So Matt basically said the greatest part, the biggest difference, is the new gameplay. So gameplay is going to be much smoother, a different way that players move and interact. He kind of compared it to somewhat console animations, which is kind of interesting to see down the road how that's going to work. But that's pretty interesting. The next question I asked him is, does Madden Overdrive utilize penalties such as false start, pass interference, and holding? Now, in Madden Mobile 18, no penalties except kickoff, return, or kickoff penalties in the game. Now he said, I'm not sure what support the engine has for penalties. I'd like to see the CPU play a clean game so they aren't needed. So I believe that this is kind of him saying that there's not really penalties at the moment integrated. He's not 100% sure what it's going to be like till the end of all the updates and when it actually comes out August 15th. But as of now, he would personally like to see a clean game with no penalties, and I think that's going to probably be the case moving towards Madden Overdrive. The same kind of no false start, no holding, no pass interference calls, which does make the mobile game different than console. I really would just not want to mess with those penalties. That would just make it much more complicated. My next question was, is the animation engine significantly different than MM18? Can you tell a drastic difference? So I'm talking about the animations for the gameplay. The gameplay animations are a whole lot better with the new engine. I had to stop and think about the animations a bit in order to answer this because they feel natural as you're playing. They are there, but when you might see an awkward hip catch attempt in Madden Mobile 18, well, in Madden Overdrive, the animations in the new engine don't feel forced. So we might not see a huge drastic difference in what the gameplay looks like because, again, it is built for a mobile device, but he does say that certain advantages and certain animations within this new Madden Overdrive engine doesn't look forced. So like on certain catches and certain hip catches in Madden Mobile 18, it kind of looks like a robotic movement with the players and it doesn't flow smoothly. This new engine in Overdrive is supposed to be very smooth and work very effectively. So now I had multiple questions here and he responded to a lot of them. My first question is, can you play live defense? Now the trailer said that you're going to play live head-to-head against each other, and I said, can you play live defense? Can you user the defense live against the offense, or does the player only have control over most aspects of the offense? So in Madden Mobile right now, you can't use the defense, you can't be the defense, you can only play offense and then have counters in. That's the only thing you can do. He says, when it comes to the player versus player, the new head-to-head mode, you control your offense but don't have direct control of your defense. So you actually can't use your defense. You're not going to play as your defense, but there is something that is going to allow you to respond to a live offense playing against your team, and that's the Overdrive power meter. Now I said, what's your take on the Overdrive power meter? He said, the new Overdrive meter in Madden Overdrive basically offers the ability to mix up your strategy as you play your opponent. You're able to see how your opponent is moving the ball and perhaps use a defensive tactic to slow them down. If your opponent has used a tactic to improve their defense's tackling, you might need to use an offensive tactic to improve blocking. So basically how it works is you and me get in the same head-to-head player versus player match. I'm playing offense, you're playing defense. We're both live at the same time. So you see everything I do in real time, I see everything you do. Now I have a Madden Overdrive meter on the side of the screen. Based off of certain plays or whatever I get, if I hit a certain level on the meter, then I get an attribute or a bonus to my team. So let's say I make a great first down, I'm going to get a Overdrive boost of pass blocking. That means in real time, head-to-head, my offensive line is going to become better at pass blocking. Now you're on defense and you just saw me upgrade my team with pass blocking, so you're going to use your Overdrive meter power and you're going to go ahead and make your defense better with block shedding or better with strength to counter what I just did. But you're playing head-to-head on defense, you're not actually controlling the defense like you would actually control the offense, but as a defender, you're watching them play and you're throwing in these Overdrive tactics and little things inside the head-to-head gameplay to make it harder for the offensive side against you. The Overdrive meter is essentially the stamina available to trigger the tactics. Each time you start up a match, it's likely to be a new experience. So it's kind of like live countering in a sense when you're on defense and you're basically trying to stop the offense with the power-ups that you're given. So like let's say your offense is just, he's throwing so many crazy bombs and like you can decide to go ahead and boost the man coverage on your defense because that's going to help with the offense, you know, throwing a bunch of bombs. So that's kind of how that works. It is live versus live. You and me play live at the same time, but I don't control my defense. I only help my defense with like special powers, whereas you on offense control all of offense when it's your turn. My next question was, is the focus on the gameplay of Madden Overdrive taking away from the franchise creation aspect of Madden Mobile 18? Will live events, promos, sets, and achievements still play a factor in Madden Overdrive? I don't have any details about what's planned next season when it comes to content. We've been playing the current season of Madden Mobile with an engine that is outdated and buggy, one which many people have hoped to see replaced, yet people have continued to find different aspects of the game and community to keep them interested in playing. I expect that to continue. I feel like there's an understanding that the game appeals to people in different ways, and I'm sure there's an interest in continuing to attract those different types of players. So a lot of this promotion and basically what EA has been doing is promoting the new Madden Overdrive gameplay. But a lot of people are kind of confused, like, does that mean that it's just going to be like gameplay, like that's all it is for Madden Mobile? It actually isn't. A few clarifications: Madden Overdrive is not a separate app. Madden Mobile 18 is going to shut down and turn into Madden Overdrive. That is the new Madden Mobile 19. Madden Overdrive has locked in on a brand new engine for gameplay, but they're not neglecting the promos, the sets, the events, the league versus league experience that everyone loves. Which is awesome, because if they got rid of that, I probably wouldn't play. There's still going to be the most feared promo, the Ultimate Freeze promo, and all of your favorite promos, sets, live events, challenges, head-to-head, but everything is basically taking a step up with the brand new engine that Matt is telling us about. Well, MM18 shut down 3 days before Madden Overdrive releases. He said, the schedule should be fairly similar to previous seasons and will be announced as we get closer to those dates. So considering, let's say, Madden Overdrive is very similar to previous Madden Mobiles, every single Madden Mobile had a 3-day shutdown rest time for the game to reset. So if the game resets on August 15th, then we could probably expect that Madden Mobile 18 shuts down on August 12th. Now, if that's the case, then legacy teams will probably lock like August maybe 8th or August 9th, and that's going to be kind of the end of Madden Mobile. So coming August, after June and July, August is going to kind of be the shutdown month. Get ready, get prepared for the new Madden Overdrive on the 15th. Now, my final question I asked him is, I said, what's one thing you're most excited about for Madden Overdrive? Personally, I'm excited by the prospect of a game that can be better supported and have issues resolved when they come up. As a player, I felt the frustrations that the rest of the community has faced. Dropped passes, offensive tackles that can't block and play coverages that are broken. There are issues that I'm sure wouldn't be there if there was an easy way to get them resolved. We know dropped passes, for example, are an animation issue that couldn't be resolved. Many of us have learned to avoid those routes or angles where the drops have happened the most, but it has been a big frustration to the community. With the brand new engine that Madden Overdrive is bringing, I'm hoping to see the development team with the better tools and expertise to be able to adjust gameplay and address issues as needed. So basically, Matt is saying that all of the things that you hate about gameplay, about dropped passes and bad animations and not getting lucky and all this kind of stuff is going to be smoothed out with a brand new engine. In addition, you're also getting all the sets, all the players, the tournaments, the league versus league, everything that you want is coming back. So I'm so freaking pumped. Another question I asked him that he wasn't able to answer is, I said, are leagues coming back? And he said, yes, leagues and league versus league tournaments are coming back. And I said, are there going to be new logos for leagues? Because I'm really curious if there's going to be new league logos. He says he's not sure on the content and he can't reveal anything he personally doesn't know. But I'm going to assume that with Madden Overdrive, we'll probably get new league logos, probably a whole revamp to the look of what your league looks like, as well as what the homepage, the sets, the mail, and everything looks like. It's a complete revamp. So for us, it will be known as Madden Mobile 19, but it's going to be called Madden Overdrive. The cover of the game is yet to be released, so we're not sure, but because they actually are calling it Madden Overdrive, they might not stick with like the Madden console covers. So let's say Todd Gurley got the cover for Madden this year. We might not see a Todd Gurley on the Madden Overdrive because it's not technically Madden 19, it's Madden Overdrive. So that's something to be discussed. But let me know in the comment section what you think about this, the new changes. I would love to hear your feedback, love to hear what's going on. Leave a like and subscribe. You guys are the absolute goats. More info coming soon on Madden Overdrive and everything here. We got golden tickets potentially coming tomorrow for Madden Mobile 18, as well as some more promos down the line. So stay active, get your preseason points. Check out my latest video to get updated on how to get 30 tickets. Also, huge shout out to Matt for allowing me to interview him. And they're also going to have a Game Changer panel tomorrow night where they're going to be talking about all the new changes. So June 9th in the evening, check the link in my description and go subscribe to that channel. That's where they're going to be having a Game Changer panel talking about this tomorrow night. But if you also want to chat about Madden Overdrive or have direct questions, join my Discord, link in description. Come hang with us, come ask questions. You're the best, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.
I just had to let you know you're